What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another sealed run. We're gonna dive in here and build a deck together. Make sure you like and leave a comment if you like these videos. We are going to have some bad legendaries here. Alistrina is unplayable. I don't really like Nethos that much. Alika, I think, is unplayable. Eklarith, probably not playable. Shredder is phenomenal. Jersemi is just mid. Zansidian is interesting. And Frey, not very good, but Zansidian is certainly interesting here. Okay. So let's see what we've got for relics real quick. We've got, some very sexy relics. Blitz relics in sealed are S tier. I mean, it's all about controlling the board. We just got two beautiful, phenomenal Blitz relics. Let's see what we got for spells. We got Inferno. That's a beautiful asymmetrical board wipe. Pretty insane card. Astric Implosion can go face, so can Epiphany. The Hunt. All right, so we got a really strong looking deck here. Drag Down, I really like. Vertree's Fury. I mean, we could be like a really interesting control-y type deck. Worm Breath goes face. We got a lot of burn spells. Love to see it. We do have two of our own relics, so I'm not sure about Rust Away because it destroys your own relic. We are running a decent number of spells. We could run Ico's Expedition for sure. It's just a 3-mana draw too, because we have a lot of spells. Could help me find some board wipes and stuff. Walk the Plank is potentially playable. Hunting Trap, Canopy Barrage, Tracking Bolt. Basic Isle is interesting because we do have, at the very least, Zansidian, which needs to be surged. Ico's Expedition can be surged. Drag Down needs to be surged. I think I'm going to play the Isle here. And then Reject Dogma is not great, but not terrible. Okay, Daring Escape. Let's see what we got for creatures here because this looks interesting so far. I'm going to start from bottom up because we have a lot of top-end spells. Let's see how we're going to get there. I love a Pyre Shaper. It's pretty insane. You're pretty much never going to play it as a 1-mana 2/2, but if you need to, you can. And then otherwise, you deal 2 damage to each other creature while also dropping a 2/2, which is super nice. Relic Remover is okay. We're probably not going to play any structures, so Automabun is a no. Crooked Quartermaster is insane if we have other guild creatures. Nightleaf Trapper suddenly becomes playable with Crooked Quartermaster. Even Glider Assailant becomes playable with the Crooked Quartermaster. Card draw in a control deck is great. Guild creature, I mean, sign me up. Whisper Baron, Guild, okay. Oh, the Scavenger Impling is insane. Love it. Because we're a really strong control type deck, Nethos is maybe borderline playable. I really like the Soothsayer. You get to draw a card and force E3 first for 4. You get a 2/3. Love a big frontliner in this control type deck. Ooh, if we had Echophone, I actually would try it just for fun. I actually shined these up to Shadow the other day because I tried to make a real deck with Herald. I think it's actually probably good, but I haven't really had a chance to play it yet. But stay tuned for that video. I think I've already made the thumbnail, actually. Poacher Demon is great. I was thinking we needed more top end than just Zansidian. Gigamonte, 4C2, then if it's an Atlantean, it never will be. So basically, it's a Roar 4C2. It's a 7-mana 7/6. It's not very good. All right, we're 27. We do have a decent amount of card draw with like the Ico's Expedition plus the Soothsayer replaces itself. Plus, I mean, Scavenger Impling gets 2. The Bibliomaniac was what I was really thinking of for Eklarith there, so that's actually probably playable. Might just often be a 6 mana 6/6 with Frontline. Okay. So we have Magic, Nature, and Deception. I'm going to go Magic because we're very control-y. We also have a lot of burn spells. That ping damage could be very important. Getting a couple extra face damage in. Rotting Mount. I'd rather have some early game here. Ethos is possible. Ugh. I don't think we have any other guild. I'm never going to play Alika. They just clog up your hand. To be fair, though, with Eklarith, maybe Alika is more playable. For Semi is interesting. A 2-mana Frontline that can attack would normally never be playable, but with things like Inferno, Astric Implosion, Furtree's Fury, suddenly that maybe becomes playable. 4C1 is decent. Do we have structures? What do we have for structures? We have a bunch of frontliners, but I don't think any of them are structures. This one, we have Haunted Armor. Haunted Armor. We could go Automabun into Haunted Armor, and then this becomes a 3/3 with 1 armor, which is pretty nuts. Which will probably happen 0 times out of the 7 games that we play here. And yes, I'm guaranteeing 7-0 right now. Very confident in this deck. We need one more card. Nethos is possible. Our curve, we only got 2 1-drops, which I don't love. Let's see what we're looking at here with spells included. Best Friend, Leviathan Scales, Reject Dogma is possible. Armory Heist is possible. Problem is we have 2 really good relics. Metamorphosis is interesting. Shakedown is possible. We don't have a lot of creatures, though, early game, so Shakedown probably only ever draws 1. We could just play the Glade Runner. Is this a play on the Blade Runner? Did I just get that after 3 years? Okay. Destroy All Relics is such a good card because you get to delve a nature spell too, but Walk the Plank also possible. I'm gonna shove that one in for now. War's Wake is a little bit weak, but if you go first, they don't do anything. Turn 2, you drop this. Sometimes it sticks. Ethos is possible. I don't love Nethos, though. It doesn't remove a creature from the board. Occasionally it can deal with something important, but usually not. Let's go with our theme of getting lots of frontliners with armor. Like we could have the Automabun and then play Museum Infusion. Would be interesting. 6 mana play where you play the bun and then 2 3/3s with armor. Is there enough stuff we could cut? We could cut Walk the Plank. Play this. I think playing the bun is pretty insane, but it is another 1-drop that we can just throw on the board turn 1 if we need to. I don't really know about that. That seems insane. I regret everything. I'm going to take that out. Let's just go with the Walk the Plank. I think it's really Nethos Walk the Plank or War's Wake. I think we go Walk the Plank. All right, what does Walk the Plank do? We can return our own thing, and we can return their things. It's surged, it's better. And we have the Vasic Isle to surge. Let's go. Guys, if you haven't voted for me yet, please do so. There's a link in the description below for Content Creator of the Year, Blockchain Content Creator of the Year. Would love your vote for that. If you enjoy my content, so please do that. If you haven't already, thank you very much. Let's get rid of the Hunt and Zansidian. This is technically a curve. We could play this on turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. I think without other guild stuff, the Whisper Baron is not what we need right now. Scavenger Implink's so good, but I don't know about it being good early. This is not really what we want. We were looking for one of the relics for sure. Something else that's 2 or 3 would have been nice. Drag down, things like that. You don't really want an understated creature. Not that board wipe. I mean, with Mace of Calling. Yeah, I don't really know how much the armor guy does here. Next turn he drops the 2/2 plus something else maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to pass because we really don't have anything to do next turn. Don't love that, but it's not terrible. Okay, so now if we had anything in our hand to surge, Vasic Isle is good. Which we do not have anything to surge. My dude now has 4 2/2s for 1. Don't love that. I would love to find my Pyre Shaper dude. I'm going to dig. Because if we can find the Pyre dude and all he has is a bunch of 2/2s, hey. Alright, let's get rid of this. Even though we found the Crooked. Yeah, this is just too good next turn. We need to draw that. Well, we draw a card with the... We can't look in our void. I think that card draws a card, not just foresees, right? Yeah. We can technically draw this. We draw this the following turn. And then have Nightleaf. Yeah, let's do it. That is beautiful. Okay. Might be too late for the Nightleaf, but it's also a guild, so... At the worst, we get a second thing off Crooked from it. Dump all of your 2/2s. Do it. Oh, coward. So next turn we could Crooked plus Glider, but then we don't have the Nightleaf. He has so many cards. Why would you wait? Plays one of them. I mean, we could take one out here. Hmm. This is pretty awkward. I'm gonna get greedy because I think I can. Like, this also hits my own guy. If I trade one of them out, he still just kills it, so not really in a rush. Maybe this forces him to make a trade. Like, we also have Inferno in a number of turns after Pyre Shaper, so having 2 board wipes is pretty insane. That card is bananas and horrifying. We really wanted this to survive now because it would have been able to clean that up. Now, I'm terrified.
The possibilities are endless.
So we could now go Crooked, Glider, Nightleaf, Stone Skin. Yeah. And then we do need to use a Pip here because we also want to get this out to remove his Relic. Get that Hunting Trap. And I'm 100% killing this thing as fast as humanly possible. Pretty strong turn. This card is S tier in sealed mode. It literally can solo you. Luckily, we have a ward popping God Power, and we've got some board wipes and some spells. But like, if you can't pop the ward, you're in big trouble. Oh yeah, keep playing 2/2s. You have to imagine that next turn he's planning on playing Asterius. Like, he's been holding all those 2/2s. I feel like he's gonna dump them here. Alright. He did have to kill that, yeah, and so he's now exactly where we want him to be. Go face instead of killing my 3/2. Thank you. Still gonna die, but we get to go face for 3, or he's only going face for 2. Okay. That's pretty nuts. It does suck that this kills our own stuff, but what are you going to do? So this is surged. We don't have anything to surge, but might as well get itself surged again. And I'm just going to go face, and then surge this. There's no world where I'm leaving that all up for Asterius. He still has
Boundaries must be respected.
2 more. You got 1 from there, 1 from there. And just 1 more. Call the Light got 3. This is from here. 1 came from here. He's only got 1 more. Okay. Alright, that's kind of slow, so we play something that should be small enough that Shredder can eat it, which will then make our hungry Hippo very big. We get to heal for 1 every turn too, which is nice. That's a beautiful target for Shredder, although that's annoying. Because now it will become a 2/4. But I mean, it's going to make my Hippo a 12 health creature. A 6/12 frontliner. Seems good. Right. Ordering is important. Let's heal first. Genius. Then let's do that. Gobble that up. Go face. Alright, next turn we have Inferno if we want it. Probably don't yet, but 6-12 with frontline, but it's confused. But it's a frontliner, and it's got tons of health, which is amazing. We could even Hippo plus Tracking Bolt next turn. We are running a lot of Surge cards, and the whole reason of running Vasic is for those cards. And we've seen none.
Mind treads a dangerous path.
I reckon 120% of my deck is now just cards that have Surge. Guaranteed to draw a Surge card next turn. But he's delving, which is good news for me. Really had a hunting trap. That's crazy. Okay.
Oh. Awkward.
Luckily, that means he doesn't have it for Hungry Hippo. Of course, he'd still have to do 6 other damage, but hunting trap can do 6 for 2, which is pretty nuts.
The possibilities are
The
endless.
hunt is interesting, but I think we go Hippo and... no, maybe not. Yeah, I think we just save our
This might be tricky.
pip here.
Honesty is so dull.
So much removal. Inferno, hunt, hunting trap, tracking bolt. The only downside is that this guy's confused here. Other than that, we are sitting pretty. He's got Inferno. Luckily, it only does 5 to this, which is pretty nutty. Okay. That is nice for me, because now it guarantees it goes face. Zansidian, can we surge it? Of course we can. That's why we're running Vasic Isle. Actually, we have nothing else to play. Okay, well... we could just drop this to be a hidden 6/6. Does threaten lethal. We also have a lot of burn spells in this deck. We have Worm Breath, we've got Astric Implosion, we've got Epiphany. But it kind of makes me think he has a second Inferno if he's willing to bring this down to 5.
Focus.
So Inferno would not kill this, but that's not enough to win. I think we play it a little bit slower. If he has a board wipe, this gets hit. Probably doesn't die, but it gets hit. If we had any other threats in our hand, I think we play this, but if he kills both of our things, we have literally nothing to do. And if he just puts up like walls and stuff or creatures, like we're gonna kill them, so. Ooh, okay.
The audacity.
That won't survive, but it will. No, this doesn't get pulled back. Okay.
Well, that was underwhelming.
Okay, so we don't want him to be able to pull this back. We have no idea if he can, but Urtree's Fury does exactly the trick. So we go Fir Tree into Vasic
It would appear
into GP to the face, which now surges Zan. And so now next turn we can drop Zan. We probably even will throw away Vastic Isle first, because then this will turn into an 8/8 with hidden. That's a really annoying card, the Rune Moth. And he did just put up a frontliner, so it's possible we hunt or something here. I mean, Inferno's fine, so I think we just play this. But if we're going to play that, let's throw away the Isle.
Patience is a virtue.
Now we have a hidden 8/8,
Their plan
which
can't
threatens
be
lethal
that
next turn because we can
obvious.
just play anything and then GP. Like Inferno GP is lethal. He could have picked up a healing rune. But we still might be able to win even if he heals back to 12. We need 4 cards if we didn't throw away Vastic Isle maybe, but for all 2 spells, they reduce their cost by 2 apiece. I mean, we could get 2 cheap spells. I think we could get to like 11. I don't think, or 12 even, but I don't. I don't know. 12 is a stretch. Maybe we can with this. Definitely 11. I guess. Yeah, even this is lethal, right? Just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we have 8 mana next turn. Well, 9 even with the pip. Yeah. No, we can get to 12 for sure. We're good. And that's if he healed, which okay, he didn't even heal, so. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and Inferno. Now we can walk the plank even. Let me just reread this. I've barely ever played this. Gives all friendly nature creatures +X/+X, where X is the amount of cards you've played this turn. Okay. Just making sure it doesn't have to be nature cards specifically. GG's. All right, game number 2. Going first, we're going to take Mage Bolt. How's everybody's new year going? Any good resolutions? All right, we got a Faith Flame Blade. We're happy. This looks pretty nutty. I think Canopy Barrage is better early when they have less targets. This is such like a go second hand. I would keep this. I would pay for this hand going second. Going first, I kind of want like some creature here.
Let's see how many
Okay,
ways you
I'll take that.
disappoint me.
Good luck.
Okay. Now we want him to drop like a 2/4 and then we just kill the Canopy Barrage.
My turn.
Kidding. I think we just ping his face. We could go Faith Flame here. Kind of telegraphs things a little bit if you play this, because it's got Blitz, right? So you lose the Blitz ability. Whereas if he doesn't know it's coming, he might drop like 2 2/1s here, and then I'm just going to eat them both. Okay, create is fine. So now we get to drop the Bibliomaniac, start drawing cards. Okay. Our hand is nice and juicy now for Eklarith. He's using another pip to drop a 5/5.
My turn.
So I'm definitely not going to use Hunting Trap. Canopy Barrage is pretty strong. Yeah, I think we just go Canopy. And then I could eat 5. I'm not really concerned about eating 5, but the other play was just drawing a card. We'll draw a card next turn. We also, yeah, I mean, eating 5 I think is fine, but I don't know. Don't want to eat 5 too early. I don't hate Furtree's Fury here. Gives us 1 Frosty Fruit. If he had Deception, I think I'd save Furtree for some hidden stuff maybe, but here I think it's fine to kind of just throw it away. We now have Vasic Surged. Yeah, I mean, with Vasic now and it's Surged too, maybe we could have just eaten that 5 damage, drawn a card earlier. We're going to heal. Yeah. That's interesting, because now it's going to deal a bunch of damage to this thing, which is funny. So we could eat 4 here and then ping. We're going to heal. Ah, regen is annoying. Okay. Alright, so he actually got value out of a really bad card. Stinks for me. It's actually a lot of value. 2 regen is no joke. I'm going to draw a card. I mean, Astric Implosion's pretty good. Okay. Our hand's a little awkward. We've drawn 7, 7, 6, 6. 6 mana pip. Kills the 2, 3. Okay. So that gives me a target worth hunting, trapping. Same time, we could wait a turn and then Inferno and kill this with a single hit here. Which is tempting. We also have Pyre Shaper now, which does 2. We could eat 8 damage, Pyre Shaper. Or just eat 4 damage, Pyre Shaper, ping with the pip. I don't want to use the pip though, because Pyre Shaper sets up the Inferno on the 6 attack creature. I think this is worth killing.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Still just super awkward here. If he plays like a 5 health creature, like Inferno looks good. If he plays like a 2 health creature or 2, Pyre Shaper, and then we eat 8, that's totally fine. 5 health creature and a 2, yeah, that's an Inferno right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Love to see that. It's actually close to the Pyre Shaper line where we kill 2 things and then kill this as well. But leaving a 4/3 up. Eklarith looks pretty tasty as well. Alright, let's start with this. Always get that heal in. Does this go face? I think it does, right? Yeah, enemy character. Okay. I want to start swinging face with this because we have not used it for board control once. And we do have another relic at some point, so might as well start throwing some durability away here. in case he delves a rust away or something. Or it's not delve, it's just random, but never know. You can also run rust away. It's a decent card. If you don't have any relics, I'd run it every time. So Eklarith looks decent next turn. Poacher Demon also decent. He just passed. What? I mean, it's supposed to be a 7/7. 7/7 seems pretty good. Be an 8/8 though if we draw a card first. Okay. Let's always be smart and play Vassagile first. And we will draw a card here. I love the Scavenger. I would love these if we had the Crooked Quartermaster, but we do not.
That is not possible.
I think this is a good line, because now Eklarith is going to be even bigger. Shines? What? Okay. He delves a Mystic. Like he could get Highborn Knight? What other good Mystics are there? Maybe Bright Mage? That's not Mystic. Okay. That's a Mystic. Okay. I think it's a 4/4. Man, Shredder is really good. Alright, so Vassic Isle is Surge, so we're always going to lead. Until we're at 30 anyway. We could actually just clear board here. Play the Pyre Shaper. Very conservative.
I can't do that.
Trying to get this Eklarith out without like a 4/4 on the board. Okay, slow turn and then Eklarith would be good. Heirloom is fine. We also can keep an eye now on what we want to take from him with our Scavenger. There's the other relic. That's why we've been...
That is not possible.
Let's smack here first. Vassic Isle. Ah, wrong card. Come on. Let's get Ek out. Very nice. So now theoretically he has to have a big answer, right? Apocalypse Now or something. We would Scavenger that for sure.
A wandering mind treads a dangerous path.
The hunt's really annoying. Don't really want that. We've already got one, but that is actually why we played that first before the Poacher Demon, because this one's hidden. We forgot to play Vassic Isle first. Okay. Wow, a lot of stuff to deal with hidden creatures. Pretty annoying. We can now steal his lightning strike plus the hunt. I mean, that's a lot of removal, but could be decent.
Boundaries must be respected.
Can you ever have too much? I really do want to kill this too, so I think we go... Alright, well, let's Vassic Isle first, so we don't forget. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the hunt, and Lightning Strike is just way too good. We do need to make room in our hand now. I don't think we're ever going to get... We just Lightning Strike this. This card is really annoying. Yeah, let's do it.
Patience is a virtue.
Okay. We also have Crooked into Goblin next turn. Getting both of these pumped also from Shredder would be really nice, because they're both great cards to stick around. This one, after it attacks, gets a random 1-mana war creature every time, so if this sticks, keep going face. Keep getting free creatures. Shredder. Okay. That's a nice Astric Implosion turn for me, though. Just smack him in the face with this. We don't have anything to surge in our hand, so I'm going to leave this surged in case we top deck something that wants to be surged. Like Zansidian or something. We've only got 10 cards left. This does 6 to the face. That is large. Okay.
My turn.
There's something that wants to be surged, but not important to play at this turn. So if we go Hunting Trap, we can ping his face for one. Or not Hunting Trap, sorry, the Hunt. I think that's fine. Like, we always have 6, so this would bring him down to 10 effectively. This can do 4. We also have a Hunting Trap if we want it. Do we have any other guild creatures, though, is the question.
Focus.
Yeah, I'm going to use this because I do want to use Shredder before I play my guild creatures. They're not confused. This one's confused. I don't want to run into a situation where we need to be hitting face. Okay, 3 1/1s is fine. Okay, I mean, drag down is pretty decent here. There's Zansidian, so we can finally search that. So let's go with this. They're all confused. Do we just go Shredder? Maybe we just go Shredder. Shredder is wild as well, so we could actually go Staff and pick one off so he can't kill it on board. I like that. Well, in that case, we might as well just kill the 3/2 then. Well, then we get less stats in hand, right? Hmm.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I'd rather leave it stronger here. So what do we get? A 4-2 and a 1-4.
You've forgotten.
Okay, I mean, we have to get some threats out at some point. Make him deal with that so he doesn't deal with Zansidian. Three, 4, that's fine. He lets me go face just once with this thing. It's just GG's because we have Epiphany. We do a lot of damage. We also have a Worm Breath in the next 8 cards. Another The Hunt, really. Okay.
Every life lost is a tragedy.
I don't even think we drag down here. I think we actually just go Zan. We go Vasic.
Predictable.
Vasic. Then I will throw away Vasic here. Honestly, I'm going to throw away the Crooked Quartermaster as well. Just to make this the biggest hidden creature humanly possible. Because now we're threatening lethal with just the hidden creature alone next turn. If we just play a few cards and then GP, plus we also have these. Basically, I just want this to be out of range of being killed. He does have death, so really End Times or Apocalypse Now are kind of his 2 outs, but we also have 10 face damage here. And the ability to constantly pump nature creatures. Does have bifurcating, so he will kill one of the 2. Also kills his own stuff, which is fun. I mean, we just easily go these 2. GP curses that. That's fine.
My turn.
I actually don't want to draw cards now, so that's not a helpful draw. That. Tempt Fate here. So Twin Strike or Hidden? Hidden's always good. I'm going to go for the Hidden. I think we missed, but the thing popping up there like crazy. Okay. 6-8 and a 4-2, and if the 4-2 can swing even once, we just win. Okay. He plays like a bunch of small stuff. Drag down his nuts. Trying to think what other spells we still have.
A wandering mind treads a dangerous path.
He's digging, which is good for us. What? So he just destroyed this? Wait, no, it's a friendly only, right? Did he just... Yeah, it's a friendly wild. Was he trying to destroy my creature, but then I'd get something 2 mana more? What? Okay. I don't think summoning me a 7-mana creature would have been very helpful for him anyway. Not super helpful. Can't swing with that. Can we pump this at all? First, please? Yes. Okay, so we have lethal. So 6, and then this, and then that, right? So that's lethal. Me doing math before attacking randomly. A genius. GG's. Game number 3, playing against Ludia. Going second, we're going to take Mage Bolt. He's got Deception, Death, and War. Okay. Get rid of Worm Breath. I like Fur Tree going second, I think. I don't like the Goblin Rally boss. It's tough, though, because if he does nothing on turn 2, no, it's not going to happen. Let's get rid of the Rally boss. Drawing cards is always good, but we have the Soothsayer. I'm going to keep the Soothsayer because of the 4C3. Card's insane, but we have no other guilds. I get rid of Fur Tree and look for a guild. Okay. It's not a bad hand. We got removal. We've got potential, and then we've got card draw with 4C3, so it's not terrible. Love to see that. Now we have guild on guild. You have to wait till turn 4, though, to do that. You never just play this naked, otherwise it might just get blown up and then you got no value. Getting a free stone skin and a hunting trap is insane. He passes again. So this is that scenario where I said Rally Boss would actually be decent. We actually pip out Rally Boss here. I mean, if he just answers it, then we suddenly lose like a stone skin. So no, I don't think we do, but it is really tempting. Because after this attacks, you get a free 1-mana war creature, which is insane. Maybe we could have gotten away with it, but you never know. This is a great Canopy Barrage target. That's another guild for our Crooked Guild Boy. People might ask why I would play Canopy Barrage here instead of this when this does 4 and this does 3. And I'll tell those people, go mind their own business. Just kidding. It's because this one can target whatever you want. And the other one, once they have a wide board, is just trash. Might hit a 1-1 when they have like a 4-4 or something, you know? It's just not helpful. I'd rather keep the targeted removal. Plus, this also has the ability to go 1 for everything, which also could come in handy. Now the question is, do you Crooked Quartermaster? Because we can't actually stone skin the same turn here. I really wanted to survive for a second round. I'm going to Soothsay here because it does take out his 2/2. So we don't need the Epiphany yet. Yeah. Draw the Hippo here, and then we'll draw Pyre Shaper off the top, which if he can kill this with a spell, Pyre Shaper looks decent, at least at the moment. Is he... Wow. Okay, that's terrible for him. That's good for me. He just 2-for-1'd himself. And Ancient Text is a great card. Just throw that away is nuts. He gets to delve a magic card, which is annoying, but it won't be very good. And now we can play Crooked into Rally Boss. And they're kind of both quote-unquote must kill. This, like, you really got to kill it, because otherwise I get a free trap, not trapped, or a hunting trap. But this I get a free creature too, so very difficult to choose. Let's get our free Stone Skin first. We'll go with Ward. That makes it even harder to kill this thing, which is beautiful. I'm going to grab the Stone Skin first, and then next turn, hopefully we get to play Whisper Baron, and then we'll definitely grab the Hunting Trap. This one's just a bit more versatile. It's half the cost. Go through Frontline. Hunting Trap obviously can do 12 damage or something if you're planning on like a 12-12, but against an average random deck of cards that we don't know what they have, I'll take Stone Skin. Bone Roller. Everything gets Tempt Fate here, so hopefully it's nothing good. Overkill's fine. I don't care about that at all. That's probably like the best option we could have gotten here. We're going to get that free 1-mana card, which is awesome.
This looks promising.
That's a shame we didn't have the Nightleaf last turn. We would have pipped that out. Okay. Well, let's see what we get, because we're going to go face with this. Sweet. It's free. That's awesome. I wish Ward protected my own stuff. This would have been a great board to do this on, but obviously not doing it here. I think we track this thing. A world where we Stone Skin this to try and keep the Rally Boss alive. I actually think we do, which is pretty nuts. It's a shame not to reduce the spells. But we have time to just draw 2 cards. This one's hidden, so we can pump it next turn with the Nightleaf.
Get him. I'm right behind you.
We've got a lot of pressure right now, so I'm gonna go with the more pressuring play, and then hope that we can surge this at some point. Like if we find Vassic Isle, or even in a few turns, like drawing like a 4-mana Astric Implosion and a 4-mana Epiphany, a 2-mana Worm Breath, like that's pretty absurd value. So I would prefer to get these reduced, but it is much harder now that it's 7. It used to be 6. So he draws a card or 2. Pump something. Fine with everything that happened so far. Hangry Hippo next turn. It's to reduce something, and that's a pumped up Warp Engineer. It's a pretty good card. 2-mana 3/3 that reduces cost of something else by 2. Probably the best card in the game. Not always a 3/3. He's got to pick something, and he ran out of time to spend 2 mana, so. Man, another guild creature. That's actually good for our Whisper Baron. So let's swing with this first, because we get a free card. Let's see what we get. Not helpful, but also it's just free, so can't complain. Then I'm going to go big boy, front line. We'll play this just to pump the Whisper Baron. I will make trade here. Still does 3 to his face. Okay.
A little lack of balance keeps things
6.5. We really want to win next turn before he gets to 7. 7 he could have like Apocalypse Now. Bad luck. That's interesting. He's going to have to kill one of these. Okay, Surpassing Blast. Wow. That's pretty nice. And then I guess he kills this. So still pump to 4, 5 damage next turn. Staff of Roots, but we don't have a wild. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're definitely going to use a pip here to get this surged, which is nice. Do that. Do this. Come on. Hit him in the face. Smack him in the face. Smack him in the face. Try and smack him in the face. Doesn't have God Blitz, just regular Blitz. But now we have a Surged Ico's Expedition. We should be able to find some burn with this. We have 3 burn spells. I also have a lot of removal, though, so. And I don't know if it just draws from the top of the deck. I kind of assume that it does. Like, the first 2 is what I assume it picks, so then it wouldn't pick Epiphany. Because we put Epiphany on the bottom earlier. But I actually don't know. It doesn't say. I don't know. Him using GP here makes me happy. Means he's probably not about to wipe my board. We really just need like one good hit here. We can reduce this to 0, but we'd still get enough damage that if we draw anything with Ico's Expedition, we win. It's also a bad card to reduce to 0 because this one can get pumped again. So like, man, Flame Blade would have eaten his board alive. Let's draw first. Are we at 3, 4, 5, 6? That would be lethal there. GG's. Game number 4-ish, right? Opponent looking me up. People. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps into this day, this petty pace from day to day. Until the last syllable of recorded time, right? And all our yesterdays have lighted fools their way to dusty death. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player who struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It's a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Best of luck. Let's see how many ways you can disappoint me.
All that. That's a big boy. Do not like to see that.
The possibilities are endless.
Yikes. Okay. We can't kill it. We can Staff of Roots and do 2 and eat 3. We eat 3 more. Don't love to see that. just draw a card. We could just ping it. We need 2 more turns for Pyre Shaper, though. Yeah, I mean, so the good news is this does damage to his own face, too, if he just keeps going face. That's terrifying.
This looks promising.
Alright, we draw cards, it makes Eklorith better. This is brutal. It's Staff of Roots and eat 3, and then we eat 6. Then next turn Pyre Shaper and pray it's enough. Not good. Yikes. Alright. I'm gonna go for this line. I don't know if it's good. Wow. Bertree's Fury actually would be nice. We're just gonna draw some cards here and get 2 damage on the board. So technically, if he just goes face-face, which I think he'll be very tempted to, he's racing me after all, we'd be able to trade, and then Pyre Shaper. Now we cannot, but Pyre Shaper's still very good here. Oh, now it's even better. Thank you. The Hunt also very good. It leaves him with 3-2. He's got 2 cards in hand, and we have 50 cards in our hand. Need to use our last pip here. Our alternatives don't really exist, though, so... Boop. Alright. Raid? Interesting. Intriguing. Okay, so luckily we have Furtree, and Furtree is just phenomenal here, actually. We get 2 Frosty Boys from it. What is that card called? Team Up. Twin Strike at the end of this turn, gain Hidden. I've never seen anyone play that card ever. Okay, let's play Furtree. Yep. But Eklorith in 2 turns is looking pretty good. He's got 2 cards in hand. I think we stabilized. Because the card he was hitting me in the face with does damage to his own face, we basically have the same amount of health. The only issue is we are a little bit low, and if he has burn spells, it's possible he can get there before me. However, we have a bunch of burn spells too. These are wild or no? They are wild. Nice. That means our Staff of Roots is phenomenal.
My turn.
So that's just an easy staff. Means we get to heal for 4. Love it. And then this does 1, so like we can just trade 1. We don't even have to eat any damage here. And we ping his face. You smack him in the face. Get him. We are in good shape. We're basically at 19 health. He could Umber Arrow it. That's an interesting card. It is very interesting card. I can always ping my own Frosty Fruit and kill his thing, though, so it doesn't really do much. Actually, if we just trade here, it kills both, right? So that's pretty insane, because now we can Eklorith. And that should probably just honestly do it. Wow. That was a big open from the opponent. He's pipping to 7, so he gets a frontliner out, but we have the hunt. Yep. I don't know how he knew I had the hunt, but he knew. He knew. He felt it. Okay, game number 5. Going second again. Big Mage Bolt. Difficult choice. Should you take Summon Acolyte, or should you take Summon Acolyte, or should you look up your opponent's deck list? Come on, people. Let's be better. Let's get rid of the Worm Breath here, I think. Well, let's get rid of Walk the Plank first. Alright, going second, I like Fir Tree. Hard to pass the Vasic Isle, but we have nothing that needs to be surged right now. I'd love a drag down.
I am your trial, as you are mine.
Best
All
of
right.
luck.
Don't love the Glider Assailant, but love a Faith Flame Blade and the Fir Tree. That's not what we want to see, though, with a Faith Flame Blade.
Let's see how many ways
Canopy, though,
disappoint
is
me.
indeed... This is the card you are looking for. Turn 2, very difficult choice, passes.
Promising.
Okay. We'll go ahead and just drop our Glider Assailant. I think we'll see a GP here, and then we'll wreck him with the Faith Flame Blade. Of course, we then have to float a mana or use a pip and use GP and only eat 2 damage, but there's no point. We just float a mana.
I stand ready.
All that time, just summon Acolyte. I told you were going to summon Acolyte 10 minutes ago. Come on. Let's go, people. We need Blitz GU. Look, I know I'm slow,
That is not possible.
but, like, I swear these games are taking really long. And my patience is worn thin. It's gonna let me eat 4 more damage. Okay.
My turn.
I think that we only need to eat 1
I
here.
can't do that. That
Smack him in
would
the
be unfair.
face. Sadly, we have to float even more mana here. Like, we could have been on the front foot, but instead we're not really doing much. I've got one of those too. Mine is better than yours because mine comes second.
The possibilities are endless.
Though I wonder in what order this will proc. The way the card is written, it says deal 1, and then if there's no creatures, summon a 1/1, and then repeat 4 times. Repeat. So, like, it should do this, and then it should die, and then it should repeat, and then this should die, and then it should repeat, and then this should die, and then I should summon the 2 1/1s after the fact. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think this would kill my Frosty Fruits, but I'm not actually sure. We could just kill 1, ping 1. I'm kind of interested for science here. I'm pretty sure that this is not going to work the way I want it to work, yeah. That's what I thought would happen. And then these guys just die. Which is unfortunate, but whatever. We now have Vassic Isle surged, which means it's easy to surge, drag down. A really small Eclarith.
That is not possible.
So instead, we'll just pass, basically, and... I mean, look how many times he's passed. He's got 85 cards over here. Our Eclarith is only going to be a 6/6 next turn. At least a 6-mana 6/6 is respectable. With frontline. That has hidden. Okay, so he can almost kill Eclarith now.
This looks promising.
That is promising. Doesn't quite kill this, though. This wasn't hidden. This would be perfect, because then we could pip ping. I think we'll just do this, which will surge everything, and then call it a day. We do have a decent amount of card draw in this deck, and we haven't found any yet.
My, what do we have here?
Alright. It's a perfect hunt here, so we're going to go ahead and do it.
That about does it.
We used one of our guild, but we have a lot of guild.
Must be respected.
Got the 2/3 drops. We've got the 1 drop. The Whisper Baron. The one that grows when you play stuff, and the one that summons a 1-mana creature. And we have the Night Leaf Trapper. We have at least 3. I feel like we have even one more. Blitz and Tempt Fate would be annoying if this gets ward.
My turn.
There's the card draw we've been looking for. Okay. Alright, so let's always lead with Vassic at this point. Draw a card. It's actually decent against the 4/3. But I do want to ping off the ward as well. So I'm going to ping off the ward. Nope, not that one. Vassic Isle again.
It would appear I'm out of options.
And drop the frontliner. Force him to use some answers here. Or trade very poorly. And then now with no ward, drag down kills everything currently. Pyre Shaper also is decent now that he has no ward. The Protected, though. So he needs to trade and take out the 1/1, otherwise we kill his. So that's perfect now for our drag down. And we also now got a guild.
That's enough for now.
I mean, we could hit him in the face for 1, but I'd rather draw a card here. This late in the game, there's an argument to be made to just ping him in the face, but I don't think so yet. Save my pips. If we get like another guild or something, probably want to be able to guild, plus play like a hunting trap or something, potentially. Would be a huge turn. He played like a 8/8 Eklarith. Then we top deck a Whisper Baron. A man can dream.
I can be patient.
Deep in that rope every time. Deep in that rope. Really deep in that rope. Okay, and just a god power. Jeez. Alright, he's got the Blitzer Warrior of Pair of Dice.
This looks promising.
Inferno is nice, but we have the Pyre Boy who is perfect right here. And then we will Vassic Isle now that it is surged.
That about
And we'll ping him in the face. Our turn timer all the way at the top. How is he not losing time, though? Because, like, if you burn that deep in your rope, you're not supposed to start with full time. They need to fix this timer. Timer is bad. We could even walk the plank with Crooked Quartermaster, by the way. Like, we could go Crooked, Nightleaf, walk the plank, pull them both back. I'd really like one more guild before I do that, though. That's a big boy. Okay. Well, we can definitely go ahead and grab the hunting trap. He's gonna burn my face for 4 every turn now, which is pretty absurd. This might now just be straight unwinnable. That card is really good.
Patience is a virtue.
Like, there's a world where we pull these back, but like, at this point, it's almost like I'd rather he has to breathe fire on this than my face. And we have 11 points of damage. In hand, which is not enough, obviously, but and we get to heal for 1 kind of every turn. Not surged right now, so if we played like a 7-drop, we do have a pip. But so it's more like he does 3 per turn, which means he needs like 7 turns. That's pretty nuts, though. Jeez. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Well, we go Astric Implosion here, and then GP. And now we get the guild creature. Come on. That's fine. A big turn for me. We didn't get to use Vassic Isle, though, but he's at 16. We're about to be down to 12, back to 13. Bearing Shield's fine, doesn't really do anything. That's annoying. Yeah, that Breathe Fire is going to just win this game.
The possibilities are endless.
Shredder. Goblin Rally Boss is not the hidden one, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not really sure how we can possibly win this here. Yeah, I mean, ward is good.
I must not.
He has to burn this instead of my face. That's a win. Maybe he gets cocky. He's kind of close. We can find Epiphany plus Worm Breath, and we still have that pip. We could do both in the same turn. That's 11 damage. We still have an outside chance here. There's only 11 cards left, and Epiphany is 1. Aiko's Expedition is another, which could find us the Epiphany. We're kind of on like a 3-turn timer here, maybe.
The light is faithful.
I guess 4 since we have heal. But over 3 turns, this would do 12, plus this would do 2. But this doesn't heal for very much. Wow. A 9/9 Hebner. I mean, so this is the line where he gets cocky.
My turn.
And we just win. We bounce this thing. We have to pick 2 things. Oh my god. So this actually bricks me because we're surged. I don't want to bounce 2 things. This is wild, though. Okay. That's huge that that's wild, because now we can go staff, which will give me the walking plant, which we need. I don't know if it'll let me pick the same thing. Maybe it would. Yeah, see, it doesn't let you pick the same thing, so it's a good thing we had that walking plant. And then we're going to heal. Does grow or something? Oh, so it summons a 1 mana. This actually could summon me the 1/1 that does 3. Ah. Would have been huge. I mean, he's at 5. Unfortunately, we can't pip to Worm Breath, but, like, we're there. Bring him down to 4. And then I think we just pip the Walking Plant. Is there any reason to or to not? I mean, next turn Epiphany plus, in case he somehow heals and clears my board. Yeah, okay. I mean, he's in the same boat, like, well, no, because GP costs 2. I'd be down to 10, and then he'd need to do, like, Worm Breath plus.
This I did not foresee.
That's fine. He can pip 2 and maybe burn this, but that's... I'll probably actually hit my face. Nope, okay. Wow. I don't think we had any right winning that one. I think he kind of threw by playing this twice. Whew. Let's go. And I didn't even look up his deck list. We are 5-0. Going first, love to see it. Playing against someone who's got 2 sexy Eclorith trinkets. Alright, we're going first. We don't need Walk the Plank. Haunted Armor is just not even a good card at all, but can't attack. I don't know about keeping it here. Hunting Trap's phenomenal, but I'd rather play it later. Canopy Barrage is great early. These they are hard to pass, but I'm going to get greedy. We have 2 really good relics.
See how many ways you can disappoint me.
Did not find
I
one.
hope to
Okay.
learn much from you.
Bay Flame Blade. Okay. Just dropping a frontliner. Hopefully he can't kill it. Card is a perfect counter to this god power. It would take 3 pings to kill it. 6 mana to kill a 1 mana creature. Would love that Fey Flame Blade. Got ourselves a 1 guild to go along with Crooked. If we can find 1 more, we're in business. What is he pipping out? A GP? Okay, we're very happy to see that. Beautiful.
This looks promising.
There's another guild. So that's certainly tempting for a near turn. I think he's going to have to trade here. So we'll ping. Could pip the Glider Assailant here. It just feels weak. But if he didn't have an answer for the 3/3, maybe he doesn't have an answer for the Crooked. I'm going to go for it.
Patience is a
Like
virtue.
the option of just laying back is not going to pan out very well here. And since he told me he didn't have anything for a 3/3, hoping he doesn't have anything for a 1/3. Beautiful. Oh yeah, he didn't even swing with this. I don't know why. I'm not really sure how this person earned all these trinkets and the card back. And not swing. I don't mean any offense by that, but that's pretty bad. We have another guild creature now as well. I will trade here and protect my rally boss. Windstrike after this? Oh, I can't hover the text. Is it after it attacks or after it attacks a god? I'll go for the Twin Strikes. I think it's just after it attacks, right? Yeah, so I could actually swing face and then swing into the 1/1, for instance, and then I'd get to summon 2 1-mana creatures. Seems good. We definitely need to kill this. And that. I mean, we could have gone face there, I guess. I really want to protect this guy, though. Just in case he has a single damage ping. This guy's now more important than this guy. Although we do have Walk the Plank in the deck, we could potentially bring this back to hand, and then it'd be pretty nutty.
This looks promising.
Even still getting the... like, this is insane. We got all 3. Like, this is sealed mode. We just got all 3 Crooked Quartermaster things. That's pretty nuts. Like, this dude's probably like, we're hacking. Made a constructed deck in sealed. All guild. Now we don't have any guild to pump the Whisper Baron, though. But, hey, there's a relic. We have no wild. So we can clear his board, though, so let's do that. It does ramp him, but it also ramps me. Our entire hand is removal. which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Kind of on the front foot right now, so it would be really nice to have some threats. He trades here, we'll just ping it. That also made him eat more damage, which is good. Wolfgar does nothing. That's actually really good. We can now trade here if we want, and then just Pyre, kill both. Can we trap? No, we can't trapdoor our own. Huh. Okay. A little bit weak.
That is not possible. Hmm.
Okay, we can do... Here we go. This is a better line. Found it. There we go. That's the line.
That about does it.
Keeps our guy alive, clears his board, does 6 face damage. That's where we want to be. Alright, so he pips out something big here. Zealous March. Pyre Shaper looks decent. Then sets up the hunt. And we could at least clear
I can't
one.
do that.
I think just in case he has
It would appear
like
I'm
Asterius. Supposed to hunting trap one of these. Asterius would cause problems. Okay. Or even like roadside checkpoint. Jesus, a second Zealous March. Okay.
My turn.
That's not good. See what we get. Hey, there's Inferno.
Focus.
Okay. Gotta get the protected off as many as possible here. Auric Rush, huh? Okay. Running 15. The hunt is riskier because we need it to ping all 3 and then we basically die, but then we can Inferno. Alternatively, we could just ping and then hunting trap. Isn't great. So trap door. We trapdoor the burning one, because he would have been able to swing with it next turn. He could potentially pump it. Now I think he'll probably just play it, and then it's just going to die. Okay. Keep healing me. Decent Inferno.
That's enough for now.
He doesn't put more than 2 more stats on the board. Oh, that burns up. So close to being a perfect hunt.
The possibilities are endless.
Ooh, drag down, but it's not surged. Can we surge it? So we do 2. No, we cannot. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we can. This can attack. Wait, we can't, right? No, we can. Yeah, we'll have 6. Hate to get rid of my only healing, but clears board. Now if he plays something big or even just 8 stats worth of health, which is pretty likely that he won't play more. The hunt clears the board again. We do have Shredder. So we do need a second creature for Shredder to be good. That's exactly 8. That's beautiful. Hey, there's that second card we needed. I think we go Shredder here, because that'll pump Zan. And then we can surge this.
A challenge. I accept.
Gonna ping his face, I think. I mean, he's gonna trade, right? It's a 10-12. I mean, we need to do 4 more. We play it. Probably. No Vassic Isle, so we can only pump it once. It becomes an 11 attack. He's at 13. Almost at 9, which means we could do this NGP, but not for 2 turns. Okay. The only reason I'm thinking of pinging this, oh Jesus, wow, okay, GG's, is because the hunt then could have cleared more. Really good deck. 2, whatever that card is, Lysander's Marches, whatever it's called, and take the reins. All right, going first, taking Mage Bolt. I like the card draw. Against ping, though, this card's worse, but whatever. Card's not that good early here, but we don't want Worm Breath yet either. Deck does want me to be more passive. Can't really get more of a passive opening than this. I'm gonna get rid of Fir Tree.
Let's see how many ways you can disappoint me.
Yikes.
Don't disappoint me.
Can't attack, can't play till 7 mana. That's fine. I don't think this makes any sense to do for him.
That's enough for now. promising.
Well, that's a good top deck. Could have just played 3/3 frontliner, but I don't know if we run out the guild creature or not. One, it removes durability from relics. Two, do the quartermaster. Three, we're not really doing much else right now, so I think we just chill.
The possibilities are endless.
Now let's draw some cards this turn.
It would appear I'm out of options. Everything you do is so obvious.
Okay, this one's pretty annoying. Has an echo, otherwise we could have bounced it. We want to get the hunt in range for next turn. Currently, it is not in range at all. We trade and ping.
Focus.
I mean, this is awkward, but oh, I don't like doing this, but we'll do it. Basically, now he's going to put himself right into a perfect The Hunt. He's going to play the echo of this as well. That was the plan. We're geniuses when it works out. Thank you, sir. Now, he does have one extra 1/1, but it's a 1/1. We can ping it. So. He played right into my hands. Ooh, that card is nasty. Inferno in a couple turns. I think we're going to Sooth and then just ping the 1/1 here. Fir Tree would have been phenomenal this turn. That's unfortunate. Crooked is great. Maybe we get rid of Ico. We don't have Vasic Isle to surge it. I mean, we'll surge it at 7 soon. Alright. We're really going to full keep. Maybe we get rid of Fir Tree. We've got Inferno. Okay.
That's enough for now. You should be taking notes.
Differently named friendly Amazon deals 2 damage to the same target. Oh, after a different... Jesus Christ, that's a crazy combo. We might actually just be dead now. Jesus. Okay. Never seen anyone play Divya, but that's absurd. We might have to just Epiphany this and then eat 5 damage, 6 damage. Jesus. That is terrible. Then we mill a card as well. As this draws. Ay, ay, ay. That's pretty terrible. Two, three, four, five, six. We need 7. We could have hunting trapped and pinged. Yikes, dude. What a crazy combo.
That about does it.
If he plays anything with more than 5 health here, we just lose. I mean, he might even just have lethal, like a worm breath does it. Jesus. Okay. GG's. All right, we were 5-0. We are now 5-2, fighting for our survival. Going second. Geez, all the 7 and 6 drops. Literally all the 7 and 6 drops in the deck.
Godspeed. Don't disappoint
Well,
me.
we had a good run, didn't we? 5-0. Should have just ended it there.
Let's see how many ways you
That
can
is not
disappoint
good. Okay, that's good for me. Just ping my face, please.
me. My turn.
Crooked Quartermaster, huh? This is embarrassing. This is a terrible start. Play a couple 2/2s, though, and then maybe in a couple turns we can wreck him. That's crazy, dude. Okay. I hate wasting a hunting trap, but at this point I don't even think it's a waste. Yes, next turn we could have pipped Pyre Shaper, but he also could have, like, wrecked me in some way. After you summon a friendly creature, give it +1 health in frontline. This needs to die, and I don't know that we can die it, which is terrible for us. Really, really, really terrible. Oh, boy. This card is S tier in sealed. Oh, boy. Okay. I mean, we need to bring it down to 2 health so we can try and kill it with Pyre Shaper next turn.
I suppose even the strongest minds have their limits.
Bro, what is up with these decks? I actually took a break. I was 5-0 yesterday, come back today, and now we're just running into these crazy S tier combos. Or just 2 Lysander's Marches or whatever. And then the last game had a crazy combo. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, if he didn't give that... Well, he just gave it frontline, actually, which just wrecked him, because now we can do this. Thankfully, they're only 1/2s. That actually saves my life. Holy smokes, though. These people with crazy combo decks. Okay. That's now surged. However, all the imps are on top. Harry Cadmos as well. Okay. I would love a copy of Mary Cadmos, by the way. So I think this is a great opportunity to shred. And then hopefully next turn, 7/7 frontliners. Zancidian got some health, which is nice. Now Zan comes out as like a 7/9 at a minimum. And hidden. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't kill this.
This looks promising.
And this gets health whenever anything kills opponent's creatures. I think we... yeah, actually, oh my god, yeah, that's pretty nuts. We get Mary Cadmos and Jajanvoy. Plus, we're going to get an extra 6/6 of stats here.
Oh, what a waste of
No?
mana.
Oh, they changed it. Okay. They did nerf this card. It used to be if anything killed the creature. But yeah, we just got 2 S tier cards. Get them. So we are quite happy.
I think I have a spell for that.
Yeah, this card was nuts before. Like, you could have traded once with it and then traded with, like, if you had a couple other creatures on board, trade with them first before you trade with this. This guy used to chew up the board. Reduces my stats.
Possibilities are
Okay.
endless.
It's kind of good news that he played that before. Like, he knows we pumped something with Shredder. Or multiple things. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Now we get the 7/7 frontliner out
What do we have
on an empty board.
Hmm.
And it's confused, so better to have it on an empty board here. Crackling Bolt. 5 mana, he has 2 left.
All according to plan.
Hmm. This is actually really nice with Zansidian too, because Primal Tide can pump this back up real big. So him leaving this alive is really nice. I think we just do his Mary Cadmos play and just pump something in our deck, which is awkward. But I'm kind of on the back foot here in terms of health at least. I always attack with 0 strength creatures just because it gives you a little extra time. Inferno does wipe the board. Huh.
What a waste.
He basically infernoed 1 creature there, though. That either means he has a lot more board wipes where that came from, or I'm not sure. This will Surge Drag down. Give me a bunch of threats that he'll either need a board wipe for or whatever. Plus they're wild, so if we can Surge Zansidian next turn and then have some of these on the board still, they do get pumped. Pretty weird ending there. I don't know why you use Inferno if you have no other answers.
A feeble attempt.
But GG's. Alright, this is it. Final game no matter what. We're going second. Pretty anticlimactic ending there. I think that was the same guy we just beat, and apparently he's not having a good day. So, well, there you go. I would never just throw a game like that. I don't know why you would do that. You can literally just retire your deck if you don't know that, people. You don't have to give free wins to people. Kind of a weird reaction. But all you gotta do is actually, well, you can't see it now because I can claim my rewards, but there is a retire button. If you want to click that, people, you can do that. Let's claim our rewards and open them up. All right, let's see what we got in our epic bounty pack here. Board 1 time. It's a war card back, common. We have 98 packs. What? I mean, look, I'm no math pro, but this doesn't look like 98 packs. I mean, maybe 50, 60, 70. All right, 80. You could see all your cards on a Mutascan without actually opening packs. Kind of like having one of everything But just for you guys, I'm opening the packs that I just earned. Oh, we got a Bad Luck and a Tinker Tinker. Not bad. And a Toast to Plunder. Okay, and the final legendary pack. Another Tinker Tinker. Okay. Nothing shiny, but a couple epics, a couple rares. Not a bad haul for a weird 7-win run. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button if you made it this far, and I'll see you next time.